Japan, a high-tech nation wrapped in timeless tranquility. Japan is a place where the past and future exist side by side, where sacred Shinto shrines stand next to towering skyscrapers and ancient traditions seamlessly blend with cutting-edge innovation. For expatriates around the world, Japan offers a unique blend of high-quality living, unrivaled public safety, and a cultural experience unlike any other. But beneath the surface of neon lights and sushi bars lies a complex picture of affordability, weather risks, and integration challenges that every potential expat should know. The environment. Nature woven into urban life. 9.6/10. From the snow-covered peaks of Hokkaido to the subtropical beaches of Okinawa, Japan's natural diversity is astonishing. Despite being a relatively small island nation, Japan manages to offer everything: mountains for skiing, lakes for canoeing, dense forests, cherry blossom-filled parks, and a vast coastline that provides moments of calm and peace amid the hustle of city life. Even in megacities like Tokyo or Osaka, nature is not an afterthought. It's a part of everyday life. Parks like Ueno, Yoyogi, and Shinjuku-gyoen offer much-needed breathing space in urban settings, and meticulously designed Zen gardens give locals and expats alike a place for reflection. There's a deep respect for the seasons, which is reflected in festivals, cuisine, and daily living. Living in Japan means being constantly reminded of nature's role in one's lifestyle, a balance many countries fail to achieve. Climate and weather risks. A country of contrasts. 5.7/10. Japan's climate can be described as beautifully diverse, but also occasionally hazardous. There are 4 distinct seasons: crisp cherry blossom springs, humid summers, mild autumns with fiery foliage, and snowy winters. The range of climate allows residents to enjoy a wide variety of activities throughout the year: skiing in Nagano during winter, beach trips to Okinawa in summer, and hanami, flower viewing picnics in spring. However, this weather diversity comes with its own set of risks. Japan is located on the Pacific Ring of Fire, making it vulnerable to natural disasters such as earthquakes, tsunamis, and typhoons. While the country is perhaps the most prepared in the world when it comes to disaster response, thanks to strict building codes and a well-organized emergency response system, the risk still exists. Summers can be intensely hot and humid, especially in cities like Tokyo, where the heat island effect amplifies discomfort. Additionally, heavy rains during the monsoon season can sometimes lead to flooding or landslides in rural areas. So while the weather in Japan offers beautiful contrasts, it also demands respect and readiness, which slightly pulls down its climate score. Cost of living. A pricey paradise? 5.5/10. When it comes to affordability, Japan can be a mixed bag. Major cities like Tokyo, Kyoto, and Yokohama often rank among the more expensive places in the world to live, particularly in terms of housing. Rent for a small one-bedroom apartment in central Tokyo can easily rival cities like London or New York. Grocery costs, dining out, and public transportation can also add up, though the latter is offset by world-class service and punctuality. However, there are ways to live affordably, especially outside the major metropolitan areas. In smaller cities and rural prefectures, housing is significantly cheaper, and the overall cost of daily living drops dramatically. Japan's healthcare system is universal and affordable, another plus that indirectly improves cost of living satisfaction. Still, most expats will find themselves tight on discretionary spending if they live in prime urban areas without a high local salary. Another financial challenge for newcomers is the initial cost of settling in. Moving expenses, language schools, deposit-heavy rental contracts, and furniture purchases can strain budgets early on. While Japan is far from being the most unaffordable country, its high-quality lifestyle does come at a price, especially for those without corporate benefits or local income. Infrastructure and daily life. Efficiency at its finest. 10.0/10. Few countries in the world can rival Japan's infrastructure. Public transportation is world-renowned, clean, punctual, and efficient. The Shinkansen, bullet trains, make domestic travel incredibly convenient, connecting cities across the archipelago at lightning speed. Local trains and subways are not only efficient but also safe and user-friendly, even for non-Japanese speakers, thanks to English signage in most major hubs. Internet connectivity is fast, stable, and widely available. Whether you're working remotely from a Tokyo high-rise or video calling from a Kyoto cafe, you'll rarely experience disruptions. Healthcare is another standout. Japan's public and private health facilities are modern, accessible, and affordable under the national health insurance system. Pharmacies are easy to find, and doctors are typically well-trained and reliable. Supermarkets are abundant, clean, and offer both local and international options. Convenience stores, or konbini, are a marvel in themselves. Open 24/7, they provide everything from gourmet snacks and ready-to-eat meals to postal services and banking. In short, Japan makes daily life not only manageable but genuinely pleasant, especially for tech-savvy or service-conscious expats. Security and political stability. Safety you can feel. 8.710. If you're seeking a place where safety is more than just a promise, Japan might be your ideal destination. Crime rates in Japan are remarkably low, and violent crimes are rare. It's not unusual to see people leave wallets or smartphones unattended in cafes, or to find them returned later, untouched. Children often walk to school alone, even in large cities, a clear reflection of public trust and safety. The police force is visible but not overbearing, and there's a strong societal expectation of orderliness and mutual respect. This sense of collective responsibility makes neighborhoods feel secure day or night. Politically, Japan has remained stable for decades. The government is relatively transparent and consistent, and there are very few public demonstrations or civil unrest events. While bureaucratic processes can sometimes feel slow or overly complex to foreigners, the system is reliable and geared toward long-term societal harmony. While Japan isn't without its geopolitical tensions, particularly with neighboring countries, the internal political climate remains calm, adding to a peaceful atmosphere that many expats deeply appreciate. Cultural immersion, a rich and respectful society. What sets Japan apart, perhaps even more than infrastructure or safety, is its culture. It's one of the few places where centuries-old traditions continue to thrive in everyday life. From seasonal tea ceremonies to neighborhood festivals and sumo tournaments, there's always something culturally enriching to explore. However, cultural immersion isn't always seamless. The language barrier can be a major hurdle. While younger generations and business professionals often speak some English, fluency in Japanese is often required for full integration into society. Social norms around etiquette, communication, and group harmony can also take time to understand and adapt to. Still, most expats report that the effort pays off. Japanese society values politeness, cleanliness, and mutual respect. Once you establish relationships, they are often long-lasting and deeply meaningful. Technology and innovation. Living in the future. Living in Japan often feels like living in the future. Automated convenience stores, robotic restaurant servers, vending machines that sell everything from hot meals to umbrellas. It's a tech lover's dream. Cities like Tokyo and Osaka are constantly evolving, with new innovations in transport, sustainability, and smart living emerging year after year. For digital nomads and remote workers, this is heaven. Fast internet, reliable co-working spaces, and tech-friendly environments make productivity a breeze. Expat Meter Final Score. We calculate the final score using a weighted system. Safety carries the most weight, followed by environment and infrastructure, then climate and cost of living. You'll find a full explanation of the weighting and final score calculation in the description below. So here's Japan's overall expat meter score, 8.3 out of 10. Living in Japan is more than just an experience. It's a lifestyle. It's waking up to the sound of cicadas in summer, walking past glowing vending machines at midnight, eating fresh sushi in a centuries-old market, and riding a train that leaves exactly on time. It's a country where tradition and modernity coexist in harmony and where safety, efficiency, and beauty shape everyday life. Yet, it's also a place that demands effort. Learning the language, adjusting to unique customs, and navigating a different pace of life can be challenging. But for those who are open to growth, Japan offers a deeply rewarding journey. If this glimpse into life in Japan has sparked your curiosity or helped you plan your next move, don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating countries. Hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and tell us, which country should we explore next?